much. Now we have the next speaker, Felicia De Rosa. She's a Roma activist, educator, and activist living in the US. Flora De Rosa, the floor is yours.
Tavendumen Bashtale. Hello, friends. Thank you for being here today. My name is Felicia De Rosa, and I am a second-generation American Roma artist and activist living in the United States. And it is my honor to be here with you today. I will do my best to not take up too much of your time. Today, I wish to talk to you about building bridges between the Roma of Europe and those of us living in other continents. We are a global nation, one without borders. We carry our industry, artistry, and history everywhere we go. And while our cultural expression may vary from place to place, together, we are Roma. Together, we are strong. We are living in an uncertain time of great struggle. Much of the world would see us erased from history altogether. And so for many of us, things can feel hopeless. We are angry, we are tired, we are afraid. So a decision must be made. Do we give up? Do we allow things to go on as they have for so long? Or do we stand our ground and yell, enough? Bless you. I, for one, plan to fight. For myself, for my family. I think many of us here feel the same. But how can we do this? There is something that is missing so far in our movement, an active democracy, a means of uniting our voices and focusing our energy on real change, something more universal and organized than perhaps the old ways of kings, barashera, and self-appointed presidents. By standing together, we can be even stronger. I believe the best way that we can do this is through the adoption of a real democratic process. Such reform can bring about closer working cooperation and ultimately gain us political legitimacy. Together, we can be the sovereign diasporic nation we know ourselves to be. And legitimacy is something we badly need. Every nation aspires to having a democracy, so clearly then, in order for us to gain a respected political voice, the first order of business is to build our own democratic system. Fortunately, the technology is available to do this, and it is not expensive. A start has been made, as many of you are aware, by the Democratic Transition Team, which has been around for some years now. Already, the DT has created a formidable worldwide network. This is a valuable tool when an emergency arises. When someone in some country where a Rome is murdered or a camp is attacked, the Congress could, through its network, reach out to 6,000 or 7,000 individuals and organizations within a matter of seconds. We can quickly transfer information and mobilize our people to take action. This is a much needed, very powerful tool for us to have on our journey towards self-emancipation. The long-term hope of this group is to build a voter base of 50, possibly 100,000 Rome, so that credible elections can be conducted for a new kind of political representation. Imagine it, political representation with legitimacy, with a mandate from we, the emerging Roma Nation. This system is not quite yet ready, and it may take 5 or 10 years before any sort of elections could happen. Optimistically, we hope to be fully operational and still growing by the next Congress in 2027 or 28. All that this Congress is asked to do is to take ownership. We must be willing to take a risk on ourselves if we ever hope to take our rightful place on the world stage. In conclusion, I believe that this is a very achievable step and it has an integral role to play in the destiny of the Roma Nation, a destiny which here in Berlin, right now, is in your hands. So I present to you the following resolution. This Congress, aware of the need for improved global communications through a worldwide network and for a democratic transition by way of a global electronic system, hereby approves the creation under Congress ownership and control of the Congress Election Commission. Thank you for all of your time. Nice to meet you.